Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
That misses the zone, and it's a ball to strike. Harris on third. Albies on at first with 2 down.
Ball 2.
The next offering misses. And now 3-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In from third is the tying run.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just
base hit into center field. Caught in a rundown now. Ozzie in to score. And now he's tagged out at second as he can't get back. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back at right field. And going for Atlanta, Chris Sale. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Number 23, Fernando Tatis Jr.
That's a ball. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Just missed. Way upstairs, and a count is 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here comes Xander Bogaerts as Sale strikes out the first 2 that he faces. Bogaerts swings through that one. That's in there. 0-2.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
In the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon.
Nope. That's inside.
And right back to the mound. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 8th, right fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
This one in the air, center field. Merrill settles under it. 2 down. Jorge Mateo now.
Shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. And that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2. So here's the Padres DH. Miguel Andujar. And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
Oh, that's inside.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one out to right. Yastrzemski on his way over. And there's one down. That misses. Ball 1. And it's fouled off.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Pitch misses. Ball 3. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Going down. A solo shot. And we're starting over. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Ramon Laureano. And there's a base hit to left. And that's a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Tied up here in the early going. And a foul ball. There's a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging. 2 down.
Batting 8.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Swinging a foul straight back. Laureano off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Back here on the south side. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves. Michael Harris, the
Now pitching for
so the Padres with a new arm in the mound. Wandy Peralta.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The 0-1. In the air, left side. Laureano moving under this one. And there's one away.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher Drake Baldwin.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 down. Here's Matt Olson.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman Matt Olson.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Left field. Bounces over the wall and foul ground. It's an automatic double.
Up next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Now pitching for the Padres, number 97, Ron Marinaccio.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Inside ball.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Misses inside. 3-1 now.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Riley in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that's the 3rd out. Here on the south side, here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Bunting for a hit. He's safe. On with a bunt single.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Snap throw to first, but he's back in time.
Ball inside.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
There's the strike. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat.
Ball inside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
2 on, 1 out. In there. Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the changeup and it was successful. Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to.
Runners on the move. There's a ball. Out at third. And that ends the inning. On to the 4th. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
That's a ball. Ball, that's in.
Now pitching for the
So a lefty out of the pen, Yuki Matsu.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now he breaks his bat. Song. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Dubon takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. To first, and they've got him picked off. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And now 1-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down. Count up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
He's got it. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Bottom of the inning. Right here, Xander Bogaerts now.
The shortstop.
Chris Sale back to work.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ball, that's inside.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Stays alive. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Struck him out swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. This one in the air, center field. Harris makes the grab for the second out. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. We go to the top of the 5th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Jorge Mateo. Out towards right center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder Michael Harris II.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And next for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. Runner takes off. Popped in the air, left field, and there's 2 down. Snap throw to first.
No, he's
Harris
in there.
back in on a dive. There goes the runner. It's a pitch out. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the
Leading off
fifth.
for the Padres,
Laureano comes up to
left
hit.
fielder, Ramon Laureano.
Check swing, and he went 0-1.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Sets him down on strikes.
Up next
Strikeout
for the
number
Padres.
8.
Catcher, ready for me.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Nope. Ball
It's
one.
frustrating for these hitters because they know they're not missing by much, but it's going to take an adjustment to see some changes.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Up next for the Padres.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Struck out swinging his first time. 0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. 1-2 here. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. Top 6. Now in for the Braves. Ozzie Albies.
Now pitching for
So
the
they turn to their
Padres.
closer, Mason
Number
Miller.
22.
He has a great
Mason
slider with tons of movement.
Miller.
Nope.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And he's out on the tag.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Austin Riley.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Tatis really on his horse for it. And there's 2 down. Eli White now at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a swing and a miss. Beating with a fastball. Back at right field. Bottom of the 6th. Sungmun Sung digs in now. Puts a bunt down. Mateo. Not in time.
No, he's in there.
Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Robert Suarez.
Jr. Now pitching for Atlanta, number 75, Robert Suarez.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Go ahead run on base. Here's Manny Machado now. Steps off and looks to first. Back to first, and he's safe. Snap throw and a pitch out, but nothing going on. But he scrambles back. The 1-0. Out towards right center field. Harris on the move to the alley. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. 2 away now. Hit on the ground to short. Here's Miguel Andujar, known for his late inning heroics. This one in the air center field. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. Here's the 0-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Merrill has a beat on it. 1 up, 1 down. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
That's a ball.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Here he goes down looking. And next for Atlanta, Jorge Mateo. That one outside. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
On the ground, out to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here on the south side, bottom of the 7th, Ty France getting ready to hit. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Gavin Sheets. He represents the winning run. That misses, and that's ball 3. Sliced hard but foul. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Olsen, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Next for the Padres, Ramon Laureano. Swing and a miss. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. And the 0-2. Ground ball left side. And it's just foul. That was close. Got him swinging for the K.
Up next for the Padres, catcher, ready for me.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harris settles underneath it, and the inning is over. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves. Michael Harris II. Runner takes off. And that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. And they've got the lead in extra innings. Runner on the move. Nice grab. Not in time. He's safe. So now with one away and a man at second. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that's a foul ball.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
One out, the runner at second. Here in extra innings. He's trying for third. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Throw to third. Save. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Fouled off left side. Hit on the ground to short. Sends it over to Sheets. They limit the damage here. Here on the south side, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Jackson Merrill now at the plate. Swinging a ground ball. Base hit into center field. The throw into second. Now back in safely at first.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Trying to move him over here. Olsen. And he beats it. He's safe. And a dangerous hitter covered the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. In the air to left center. Harris in and to his right. Brings it in. One away. 0 for 3 in this one.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Infield fly called there. Just missed.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. All set to start the 9th in this one. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Austin Riley.
Number 72.
That one ripped, but foul. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Should be extra bases. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And takes low for ball 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swings and misses. 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Bogarts slings to first in time. Here's Mauricio Dubon, 1 for 3. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and that is that. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar. Outside low, and that's ball 1. That one missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That's a base hit. In comes the run from second. Now they've got him in a rundown. Now he can't get back to the bag. Oh, no. A huge base running mistake. There. New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. That clips the corner. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Laureano, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Late with the swing there. Lee, 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016.
Ball 1.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. Back at right field. Now in for the Braves, Mike Yastrzemski. And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber. A free pass coming with nobody out and the runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
This one in the air, right field. Base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. And fouled off. The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
On the ground to first. On to Bogarts. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. Ripped, but it curls foul. Fidelio one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score from third. And they lead it in the 10th.
He was all over that one. Smashed that through the infield for the knock.
A new arm into the game. The righty, Jeremiah Estrada.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Machado gets under it, and that is that. Back here on the south side. On to the bottom of the 10th. Freddie Fermin digs in now. Bounce to the left side. Riley throws to first in time. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Next for the Padres, center fielder Jackson
To the right side. Albies tosses to first, but they cut it to one as the run comes in. So they're down to their final out. Now it's the second baseman, Sung-Mun Sung. And a big swing and a miss. Just off the inside edge. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's
hit in the air left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything.
Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Max Fried. How about a scouting report on him?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Here's Trey Turner. Trying to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. This one popped up. Caballero settles under this one. One up, one down.
Ball.
Bohm, the third overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Ball.
In the air, right field. Judge gets under it. Takes it in for the out. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies.
Adolis Garcia.
That's the ball.
Next offering is foul back. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Jackknifes out of the way. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
And that's their first base runner of the game.
Oh, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here comes the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Grisham under it. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill for the Phillies, Zach Wheeler. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Rice in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
That's a ball. Ball.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Ball.
1-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Roll into third. And he's into second safely.
Back-to-back base hits. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but...
Oh, great stop. Comes home with it. Safe. Almost made the play, but now it's a one-run ball game. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Bellinger at third. Chisholm over at first with one away.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-2 on the way. On the ground. To second, but he beats the throw.
He's in there.
Safe. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow! 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball. Ball.
Now pitching for
Tim Mesa on the pitch out of the pen here.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs 1 out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. On the ground to Jazz. Fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter. There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Two down, nobody on. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Curve in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We head to the bottom of the second. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
That's a ball.
Left field. 1 away. Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and 1 out. So man aboard. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Mesa, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. That's smacked on a line to center. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Makes a sliding stop. Nicely done for the out. Back here in Philadelphia, and now for the Phillies, JT Realmuto. That clips the corner. The 0-2. Got him swinging.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 2, Justin Crawford.
That's a ball. Yeah.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
3-2. And that's inside and a good at-bat, ball 4. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. It's a pitch out. And now he's dead at first as he can't get back.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
Right.
And 1-2. Stays alive. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One down.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Slider right there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The throw to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Hard hit right side. Slings to first, and the inning is over. Back at Citizens Bank Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Fouled off. He was late.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
No, that's it.
Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
The Phillies down by a pair. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Maximus notches the K.
Up next for Philadelphia.
And here's Sosa to the plate. Fly to center his first time. And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Back to the mound. Into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Shot it through the infield.
And a big swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary.
It's a strikeout. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. One up, one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Spencer Joe.
Nope, that's in. That's a ball.
Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2. Line to left. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. 1 out. Runner at second. There's Ryan McMahon now. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That ball's foul.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Coming home. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate. And they take a 3-run lead.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall,
Tanner Banks takes over on the mound.
just trying to keep this one.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone. Line shot into the gap should score at least one. And it's the relay saves.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over.
Ripped into left for a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0. Man at first with one gone. And now Ben Rice. On the ground, could be two. To second, there's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the fifth. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Max Fried will go to work.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Felix Reyes.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swings through that one for strike two. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. JT Realmuto steps in. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swings through him for the K. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Are we on script?
Never.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
Number 46.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so
That's a
big on
ball.
the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
Taps softly to the right side. And that's just foul. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 7-0.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until
Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next.
Tampa Bay Rays.
And today on the hill, Shane McClanahan. And the left-hander to face the Phillies lineup. Tell me about him.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And we are underway here in San Francisco.
Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one to first, Aranda. Here's the tag, and he's out. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Edmundo Sosa.
This one in the air, center field. Mullins should have this one, and there's two down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Swings over the top of that one.
As a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and Harper is gone. Back here in San Francisco. And on the hill for the Phillies, Christopher Sanchez. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Stepping in, Chandler Simpson. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The third baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
Strike two.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Back here at Oracle Park. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Oh, he can't hang on. Still swings it to second, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swings and chases a low one there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
In the dirt. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in. The relay throw. Tries to get back and save. Snap throw to first. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Ball one.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a foul straight back. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Mullins whips it back in. Runner holds it second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game. Real Muto at the plate now, and that's strike one. Runner edges away at second. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the second. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
21, Johnny Gianluca.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in. 2 down. So up next, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Slider misses outside. Stays alive. Swings through it for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
Fielder, number 16, Brandon Marsh.
Little chopper rolls foul. The 0-1. That one the other way. And there's a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball one. Top of the third, no score. That's outside. And that's ball 2.
Now pitching
Closer. Gets handed the rock out of the pen. Here's a 2-0. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. This one smacked out to left center. Reaching down, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Edmundo Sosa. Now a pinch hitter coming out for the Phillies. Bryson Stott looking to drive in a run with one out and a runner at third. Steps off, looks to third. Nothing happening.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now. And there's a base open, so
intentional pass coming. Bases down loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Adolis Garcia will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
And the count 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And now it's 1-2. That one missed. Next pitch downstairs, and the count's full. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. In the air, right field. And that's the third out. As we go to the last of the third. And now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes. Bounced up the middle. Stott over to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting in, the second baseman, Ricky Palacios.
Late with the swing there.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Garcia heads after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Back here in San Francisco. Out of the fourth, Ian Seymour gets the call from the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 3. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Here's the 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Big swing and a miss. Up the middle. There's one. Double play. What a great killing down the inning. Back here at Oracle Park. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1.
Well, these Rays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Boom. Takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. So digging in, Jonathan Aranda. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Uh-oh, throw goes to second, and he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. On the ground, right side. To second, Turner, and he has shutout innings. Back here in San Francisco, ready now for the 5th inning. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. High fly ball, right field. DeLuca under it. And there's one away. Hit on the ground to short. Walls. The throw to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Here is Bryce Harper. Not even close there. And it's 1-0.
Ball 2.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a ground ball. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Garcia.
On the ground to third. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca. That one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Ball.
And that's outside. Ball 2. Starting to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. No swing. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Swings through that. Right through there for a strike.
What do you
Tries
got?
to check his swing. Now a look to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Here's a 1-2.
There you go.
Mullins checks his swing. Appeal to third. He did not go around. Comes the 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone.
The catcher,
So up
number
next,
40,
Nick Fortes. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss as he was late. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Back here at Oracle Park, top of the 6th inning. Bull stands in for Garrett Clevenger, taking over on the mound. That one ripped. And this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
All over that one right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside.
A free pass coming with nobody out and the runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. First and second, no outs. Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. And there's a ball. Fought off foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Breaking ball, and that got him. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 1 for 2. Outside low, and that's ball 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Moved to second, and he's back in on a dive. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Step off throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Tries to get back and save. Got him swinging. New pitcher on now, Brendan Jacks.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
A little bit low.
That's the ball.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That's in there. Strike 1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. Mullins settles under it. And that's the 3rd out. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. Into center. Marsh running hard. Can't squeeze it. It bounces away. The leadoff single and the go-ahead run is aboard.
The batter number 6. Shortstop Taylor.
That's in there. That's strike 2. Bunted back towards the mound. Over to Turner for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
Flips the corner. And that is strike 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Snap throw to first, but he's saved.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Jackknife's out of the way.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Stop. Gets under it. 2 away down.
Up next for the Rays, the third baseman number 13, Junior Caminero.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
In the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Back here in San Francisco. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Base hit center field.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything. With the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So they turn to their closer, Brian Baker.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The 0-1, runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Adolis Garcia. The next Justin Crawford. And he's got the go-ahead run out there in scoring position for him. Runner edges away at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get
runners on the move. In the dirt, blocked. No throw, double steal. They're both safe.
Heads up base running right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. DeLuca gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. The relay, safe. And they take the lead. And now it's Alec Bohm. 1 for 3.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come.
Line drive. He hauls it in. 2 away. Well behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter. You got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Ground ball right side. Stott over to first in time. Down to the last out for the Rays. And now the right. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Joan Duran.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save. Hey, doubled up on the off. There. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
They're down to their final strike. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitchers really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Yankees. Coming up on the first pitch, Jorge Mateo. Now at the plate,
number 2, Jorge Mateo.
Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
This one in the air, right field. Oh, what a lunging grab. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Matt Olson.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
In the dirt. And a 1-1. Foul ball there. Olson, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Here's Cody Bellinger. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Up the middle. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ball 1.
Judge rips that one, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. And that one hammered. Carrying well. Out of here. He wastes no time on this one. The Braves score first. It's 1-0.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Fouled off left side.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Good job to fight that one off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Here's Mauricio Dubon. And that one fouled off. 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Pitch misses. Ball one. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And delivers outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time.
Batting in the 17th, Eli. 1.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And that's fouled off. Now an 0-2 from Free.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 2-2. And Free gets his second strikeout of the game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. Chris Sale back to work. Goldie, a former MVP, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 up, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Just off the outside edge. Full count now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Trent Grisham now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Ball.
And that one off the outside edge. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And at second. There's a swing and a miss. Stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Out towards right center field. Grisham sprinting for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. This one in the air center field. Grisham has a beat on it. And there's two away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Flied to right his first time. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base with two gone.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Ozzie flying around third, and they lead by two. Pulls into second, that's an RBI double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So here's Murphy now. Man on second, two down. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Got him swinging. They limit the damage here. Set for the bottom of the third. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today. Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Late with the swing there.
So based on those first pitch numbers and how often they lead to outs, it's easy to see why maybe they should be a little more patient with their approach moving forward.
2 up, 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Bellinger at the plate now, and that's strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track. Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Not close with that one, and now it's 3-2. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. As we go to the top of the fourth, now in for the Braves, Austin Riley.
No, that's a ball.
Doval, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Makes a sliding stop. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Dominic Smith. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Line drive, base hit. Around second is Riley. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That was one of those swings that Feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Stepping in, Mauricio Dubon. Fastball right back to the mound. Fires over to first. One pitch and 1 out.
Good arm side run to that same. To put that ball in the air or get through it, just bores in on the hands.
Right at the plate now. That's ball 1. Base hit right field. 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 33, Ryan.
Fall off foul. Here's the pitch. Runner goes up the middle and he knocks it down. Aimed to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 4-0. First and second, 1 out. Jorge Mateo now. The Braves trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Double steal. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Safe, and it's a double steal. Fights it off. He'll see another. Grounds 1 to short. Base hit. 1 run is in. Harris headed for the plate. He's in there.
That's 3 singles in a row. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it.
Runner takes off. In the air, right field. Calls it in. Runner pretty far from second. And they got it. Couldn't make it back in time. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom 4, Ben Rice. Stepping in now for the Yankees.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Comes a 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Takes it in for the out. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Foul ball.
Ball.
They can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The next offering misses. And now 3-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
This one in the air, right field. And it's just foul. Man at first, 1 away. Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 2. Swings through that one for strike 2. And that's a strikeout looking.
The batter,
That K is his 3rd of the game. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that misses. Ball 1. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout. Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Tap foul at the plate.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a miss. Sale picks up the strikeout. Ready now for the fifth inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Braves really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. With runners in scoring position, they've come through more than 50% of the time, and you can see the damage it's created on the scoreboard.
On the ground, Chisholm. One away here in the fifth.
They've thrived in the high-impact moments of this ball game, and I love seeing it. It's all
out of the bullpen for the Yankees. Fernando Cruz. He's into the game with the bases empty. Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Austin Riley at the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Cruz, 35 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2007. This one in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Back here in Philadelphia, and stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
For the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot, and they're chipping away. It's 6-1. 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jose Caballero, 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Here's 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Late swing, foul to the left. Here comes the 0-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not.
That's strike 3. Back here, Citizens Bank. ready to go. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Ball.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
In the air to left center. Pajes settles underneath it. And a couple of quick outs. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres.
Aye.
High fly ball out towards left center. And that'll do it. Back here at Petco Park. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Adrian Morejon. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park. Got him swinging. 1 out man at first. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one fouled off. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-1. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Inside, ball 1.
Pajes off of first with 2 away.
Hey!
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. See you later. He sends it out of here. The Dodgers strike first. It's 2-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And a swing and a miss there. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in San Diego, here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Gavin Sheets.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
On the ground at first. Freeman steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. And that's downstairs and outside. Foul ball. In the air to left center. Hernandez on the move. But it's the center fielder who gets there. Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the inning, Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Sends it over to Sheets. Fine play in the hole for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That's a hit. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run blast. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Ohtani at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball inside.
Fouled off left side. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Loves it on the dive. Throws from the seat of his pants. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Ramon Laureano. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And that one hops the wall. It's a leadoff double to start the 3rd.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Laureano around 3rd. He will score. It's 4-1. And in its 2nd with an RBI double.
He was all over that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And it's 2nd. Just missed. Fought off foul. The 1-2. Got him swinging on the curveball. And there's one down. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. Down low, it kicks away. And the runner holds. Here's your 1. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner at 2nd here, 1 gone.
That's a ball.
Out towards right center field. Tucker on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, the 3rd baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
This one in the air, center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 56, Jeremiah Estrada.
Strike 2.
Ball one.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Ball two.
Line to the left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Rips one to right and a base hit. Here comes the throw. That holds the runner at second base. Comes Max Muncy. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Nope. That's
Could use a
inside.
ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. In the dirt. 2 on, 2 outs. That one back up the middle and it gets through. Here comes Freddie around third. There's the tag. They'll get him. And that's the inning. Start of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Padres, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
That one fouled off. The Padres trailing by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's Miguel Andujar. The 0-1. Out to short. Rojas.
Yes,
second.
you're out.
Throw to first, but he
Safe,
beat it.
he's good.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Ball 1 to Bogarts. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 5, Ramon Laureano.
And that skips into dirt. In the dirt. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And they're all loaded up.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here. Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close. pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one misses. Ball 3. Lifted in the air, right field. Tucker moving under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in San Diego, ready to go. Bottom 4. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball, that's down.
Fly ball down the line. Tatis really on his horse for it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
And
Ball
downstairs.
3.
That one misses.
No.
So lead off walk.
Ball.
That keeps the zone. And a count 1-2. To the right side. On to Bogarts. A sensational double play. Bases empty after the double play. Andy Pappas. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound. Jason Adam.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Out to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And that's the inning. Back here at Petco Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Sungmun Song getting ready to hit.
You know, these Padres looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Out to short. Throw on to Freeman, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That's a laser base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate.
Runner on the move. They pitch out. And now he's dead at first as he can't get back. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Got him. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Hard liner. Merrill takes it in for the out. And there's 1 away.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Ball to strike. On the corner for a strike. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Up next for the
One out. Runner at second. Here is Freddie Freeman. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit! In comes the run from second. And they lead by 3.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Freeman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Target. Swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Muncy swings through it for strike 1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Hit in the air, left field. That's out number 2. And a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. Freeman in to score. Tag, but he's in there.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long.